to the Butler cafe and I'm just hiding in a corner recording my thoughts because you're not allowed to film in there. Usually the Butler cafe is staffed by maybe 3 or 4 people on duty, but for some reason today there were 8 butlers because the people from the second floor, which is another branch, also came down, and then they seat one person seats earlier than group seats. So I actually entered half an hour before everyone else, and there were only 2 other customers in the cafe. So there was so much tension. You know how stressful it is to have 8 men just hovering around you, talking to you. When you enter, you knock on the door thrice, and then they all line up at the door to welcome you, and then they call you like young lady, agashi, and they are actually quite dedicated to the act. So the bit is that this is your house, your mansion, and they are working for you as butlers. So when they found out that I wasn't Korean, some of them were making conversations with me, and then I said like, oh yeah, I'm going back today, my flight home is today. And the butler was like, what do you mean? This is your home. You live here with us, right? So you're only going on a business trip and you'll come back to me, right? And it was just, it's so embarrassing and cringe for everyone involved. But even so, I still recommend it. It was a very interesting experience. Somehow all the kids on duty were the popular ones, like the ones that you actually see in the YouTube videos and the reels. So I guess I was really lucky because 30 minutes after I entered, suddenly there were so many people and the whole place was full and they couldn't pay attention to me anymore. But before that, because I was a foreigner who could speak Korean, so then I guess everyone's just like, oh, you can speak Korean, your Korean's so good. And they paid a lot of attention to me. They also learned my name and used my name whenever they addressed me, so I thought that was a very nice personal touch. And then everyone is assigned a personality. Like the first floor, everyone is animals. So there's like a snake, and then a monkey, and then a dragon for some reason. And then people on the second floor are the mythical creatures, so vampires, ghosts, and so on. But today they were putting like the first and second floor together, so I got all of the men, and all of them came over to say hi. And then I had to make conversations with every single one, and it felt like an introvert's worst nightmare because I can't even look people in the eye, and suddenly there's a lot of people, like a lot of boys around me, just like, yes, master, what about it? It was just so strange, so awkward. I still enjoyed myself though. I feel like an hour passed by quite fast. I took a checky, like a Polaroid photo with the first guy that served me because he was the friendliest to me. I think that was another additional manwon. I feel like it was worth it. I would probably go back with a friend. It's a fun experience. At one point, the guy who was a dragon, he has glasses too, so he's like, oh, we match, and he tried to make a heart with me, so I completed his heart. And then the other butlers was like, oh, nado, I want to do it too, and they were all fighting to make a heart with me, and that is probably the most embarrassing moment of my life. I'm too old for this, but it was fun. It was fun. Like if you just let go of the cringe and believe in the fun, it's fine.